Hi guys, and welcome to Real Food. Join me today while I react to The X-Files Season 1, Episode 5. I actually can't believe we're already 5 episodes in. I have loved everything I have seen so far. Last week we got a spooky abduction episode, which kind of tied into, touched on the abduction or potential abduction of Mulder's sister. So that was interesting. What does today have in store? I have no idea. From what I understand, a lot of the episodes are Monster of the Week, so they're kind of just contained within that one episode. But then we also get some that are like, I don't know what to call them. I think maybe I heard like mythology episodes or something where they kind of like speak to like a bigger overarching story. I don't know what last week's episode would count as because they did kind of touch on what seems like this bigger background thing going on with Mulder's sister. Anyway, I digress. I am very excited to see what's in store today. But before I get into it, a huge thank you for watching. Liking, subscribing, and commenting also really does help out our channel. If you are familiar with the X-Files though, please do make sure to keep that comment section spoiler free. And we also have a Patreon, patreon.com/realfood, which gives you access to unedited episodes of TV reactions, as well as a monthly movie commentary as well. So please be sure to check us out there because now we have a couple of different tiers that you might be interested in. And as always, a huge thank you for supporting us in any way that you do. All right, last week, if you remember, I think I'm gonna have to get kind of creative with food in this show because it's not necessarily very food centric, but last week, if you remember, we had a camping scene. We had some s'mores ingredients out. So I have with me today, not s'mores, because I don't think you're going to want to watch me eat a s'mores, but I have a s'mores brownie. We have here a chocolate brownie, and then inside is kind of like a graham cookie with little marshmallow bits in it. And I'm not going to lie, I've already eaten one and they're amazing. So that's what I'm going to be chowing down on today. And then I have a nice cup of tea to keep me company as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. The X-Files Season 1, Episode 5, 3, 2, 1. I should really be looking at the name of the episodes too. I don't have New Jersey 1947. I actually can't see the name of the episode on my screen here. New Jersey 1947. Okay, I like this. A little bit of a flashback. I-N-G-O and bingo was his name. Good old-fashioned fun. Was his name. Oh.
It's okay. I just got a flat. No problem here, honey.
Oh no. Oh. Any kind of car trouble, I'd be screwed. I'd be totally screwed. Are you kidding me? I'm completely helpless.
Darn it.
Also, did you just carry like a giant flashlight in your car? Like, good for you. So prepared.
Honey, would you mind holding the light for a second?
Oh, that's disgusting.
What happened?
Oh. I love those kinds of dogs. What are they, bloodhounds or something? Oh, they're so cute.
His leg's been eaten off.
Oh my god, his whole legs? Oh no, are they gonna find his legs?
It's in here! It's as tall as a house!
Smoke him out!
And then what?
What?
I see it!
He's coming at us.
What? Okay, I don't know if I was just blind there, which like sometimes I'm blind. I didn't see anything in the cave. His legs were eaten off. Whoa. I mean, obviously Scully's gonna say it was an animal, which we know it's not, but I mean, I guess it could be. All right, here's some brownie. These are really good, and I'm not gonna lie, they're made by our dearest Betty Crocker, I believe, so just check them out at your local supermarket. They're great. Scully, looking fine as always, girl.
Working hard, Mulder? This woman claims to have been taken aboard a spaceship and held in an anti-gravity chamber without food and water for 3 days.
In that magazine, they're talking about that?
Anti-gravity's right.
Ha!
Sorry to interrupt your serious investigation, but I just heard a story that'd just about take your knees out.
Literally.
They found a body in the New Jersey woods yesterday, missing its right arm and shoulder. They think they may have been eaten off by a human.
Oh, so this is right. We're not in 1947 anymore. And why by a human? How do we know? By a human.
Where in New Jersey?
Just outside Atlantic City.
They think it's the mob?
It was a homeless man.
Oh, fuck.
There doesn't seem to be a motive.
You feeling lucky, Scully?
Relative to whom?
Haha, great question.
Not our case, Mulder. The local police are handling it.
Well, then why would you tell him? You know he's not going to be able to put it down.
Ever hear of something called the Jersey Devil?
Ooh, I feel like I've heard of this.
The beast is supposed to come out of the woods and attack cars, right?
Ooh, like a dog?
Kind of like an East Coast Bigfoot.
1947. Family watches Dad get dragged off into the woods. Cops find Dad with a few appendages gnawed off. Cops corner a large naked man in the woods and gun him down. Autopsy shows human flesh and bones in the man's large and beast neck.
Oh.
Is the
Requisition
autopsy
for a
report
car,
in
please.
here?
No, the original disappeared from the Patterson PD's files a few years
Always.
after the incident. But there is a statement from the attending pathologist.
Mulder, it's the same story I've heard since I was a kid. It's a folk tale, a myth.
Fact is, we got a cannibalized body in New Jersey. Someone or something out there is hungry.
How do you know a human? Do I want to know? Like, oh my god, how do you know a human's eating it? Is there like teeth marks? Is that possible? Ew, in like raw flesh? Ew, fuck.
They say animals can develop an appetite for human flesh, but it's just no animal. You see the teeth marks just below the clavicle?
Oh, fuck. I don't even want to know.
They're human.
Ugh.
Was he alive when it happened? Well, it's hard to tell. There's a skull fracture, but no sign of a struggle.
Any ideas about that?
The size of that bite mark, I'd say large adult male.
That is so gross.
Hi, I'm Special Agent Dana Scully, and this is Agent Fox Mulder.
I don't remember anybody calling me FBI in on this.
This guy's voice is
Amazing.
The Agent Scully is a medical doctor. We heard about your victim, and she thought she might take a look.
I'm sorry. I'm going to ask you to leave. We have an investigation. We have jurisdiction here.
Any suspects yet, Detective?
I don't work for you, sir. And unless you hear different from the Attorney General, this case is a local matter.
Agent Mulder.
There's no need to get bent out of shape.
On the contrary, I think I've been exceedingly polite.
damn. You wonder how often they have to get like kind of like sneaky with their investigations. It seems like quite often. I don't know why local people are so protective of their weirdo cases.
Missed your opening, Mulder. You could have really humiliated him and told him who the perpetrator was, the Jersey Devil.
Hey, what do you say we grab a hotel, take in a floor show, drop a few quarters in the slot, do a little digging on this case?
You're kidding, right?
Okay, we can skip the floor show.
Mulder, I have to be back in D.C.
We got a date?
No. I have my godson's birthday party at 6:30.
Aw.
What are you doing?
A little poking around. Maybe make a weekend out of it.
Mulder, it's a 3-hour drive back by myself.
Oh my god, is she gonna stay?
In Friday night traffic.
Oh my god, what about your godson, Scully? I'm torn. What should she do? Obviously stay. I'm gonna be quite honest. I know nothing about New Jersey. I don't know what they're known for. Casinos, apparently? What's a floor show? I'm sorry. Oh my god, remember phone books? The only phone book where every phone number is 555.
Found the body just over there, lying face down on the rocks. 32 years with the Park Service. I've come across some weird stuff, but I tell you, never anything like this. Victim was a homeless man. You get many of them wandering around out here?
Well, occasionally. Most are scared of the woods.
Of what?
I don't know. The devil.
Oh.
People say that's just a myth.
Depends on who you talk to.
What do you think?
Well, like I said, 32 years. I see a lot of weird stuff. Like one time,
This guy's so itching to talk about it.
I saw what I thought was a large man come out of a
Cop's a birch tree.
He's about 60 yards away.
Ew.
And he starts sniffing the air, like a dog.
Ew.
And then he looked straight at me. And I swear he smelled me because he took off into the woods so fast, you'd swear it wasn't him.
Really? You never saw him again?
No. but I feel him. I found some scat. Half buried like a cat's, only more human.
Ew!
Found a half-eaten rabbit with what looked like a human cuspid tooth and some deer bones. Looked like they'd been sharpened into tools.
You think it might be what's responsible for the body you found?
Well, I got a pension coming up in a few years. You know, you say the wrong thing.
Oh, I don't really blame him.
And I'll tell you one thing. I don't ever come out here without my weapon in me.
I guess I always thought the X-Files was like only like space UFO alien type things, but I guess it's like anything paranormal. I mean, if they have that many seasons with that many episodes, amazing. What birthday game is this?
It's okay. It's all right. What happened? Did you bump your head?
Way to go, dog. Children are the real devil, am I right?
You're such a natural at all this. I don't know how you keep it all together.
Mommy radar.
I don't think I'm cut out for this, Elle.
Dana, you went through the FBI Academy. What better training could there be for motherhood?
Oh my god, are we hinting at something here?
When am I supposed to find the time?
Well, first you have to get a life. Of course, it helps if you can find a man.
You don't have any?
What about that guy you work with?
Mulder?
Yeah, I thought you said he was cute.
He's a jerk. He's not a jerk. He's obsessed with his work.
Ditto. Look in the mirror. Oh my god. Oh my god. I know I can't get my hopes up for them ever being together. I feel like they're definitely having a kid, right? Right? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Are we gonna get a glimpse of this thing? I don't know if I want to see a giant naked man though, like that.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Rob. I'm Scott's dad.
This guy is. Are they making eyes at each other? This is a famous man. I'm sure of it. I don't know from what. Divorced. Ah. Oh my god, but like also be with Mulder, but okay, you could be with this guy too, right?
Did anybody here know Roger Crocker? He was murdered 2 days ago. Ma'am, can I? Roger Crocker? Anybody?
What'd you want to know?
Did you hear how he died?
Yeah.
Any ideas who might have done it?
You a cop?
No, I'm FBI.
I'll show you something.
I might just be like aware of my surroundings, Mulder. Oh my god, ew! Oh my god, ew!
What is this?
Stuck in the pocket of a jacket I found.
Does it mean anything to you?
I've seen it.
Ew!
Right here.
Ew!
Digging in
Here?
the trash.
Are you hustling me?
Swear to God.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. Scared the hell out of me.
Has anybody else seen it?
Oh, yeah.
Anybody told the cops?
You think they don't know?
That is a hilarious drawing, but at the same time, it's actually really creepy. And also, okay, so what?
Where are you sleeping tonight?
He's standing in my bedroom.
You know the Galaxy Gateway? Room 756.
Well, my heart just exploded into bits.
Hey, they got HBO?
Yeah, they do.
Did this air on HBO or something? Oh my god, that is so... Oh my god, Mulder. So maybe if the devil gets hungry enough, he's got to like come out of his forest to like eat people from the street. Ew, what? Oh my god, he's doing a stakeout? Classic alley fog. Yeah, also Mulder, you should have a weapon at the ready. Come on. It's just gonna be another person who like lives there. This is really sad. No. Is this really a creature? I guess we're not meant to know. Ambiguous?
You got a man up on that roof.
We're gonna give you a warm place to sleep it off.
Hey, back off.
All right, calm down.
Oh my god.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Enjoying the nightlife here in beautiful Atlantic City.
Obstructing an investigation. Misconduct.
That's why don't we add withholding evidence to the list?
What are you talking about?
Statements given to you describing something stalking the back streets of Atlantic City.
This is the fishing trip they get me up at 3 o'clock in the morning for?
Why else would you be sweeping the streets tonight? You know it's out there.
I got a perpetrator out there. Whether it's Hannibal the Cannibal or Elmer Fudd, I've got a job.
Oh, is that your job? Or is it to keep the dice rolling, keep the tour buses rolling in? You can't fill those casinos, this town disappears like a quarter down the slot.
Ooh.
I've seen it.
Seen what?
Oh my god, don't show him the sketch. He's just gonna laugh at you. Mulder, it's not a good sketch. I'm sorry.
You've been spending too much time in supermarket checkout lines.
Who's going to be responsible when you lose your first tourist, detective? You are.
No, you are, sir. Because you're wasting my time and impeding the solution of this case. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Okay, okay, so I guess we have an answer there as to why maybe why the locals don't have an interest in really, like, acknowledging this.
Where are you?
Not far from where you left me.
You're still in Atlantic City?
Scully, you got anything happening this morning?
What's that noise in the background? The drunk tank?
Oh my god.
Well, it's not hard to see where they mistook you for a vagrant.
You gonna rag on me, or you gonna take me to get something to eat?
Eat. Oh.
Move like a cat, quick and graceful. There's no way a human could have gotten up on the roof that fast.
That look like a pie or a crisp or something?
What's gonna happen when word of this gets back to the Bureau?
Exactly the way the ranger described, the way it moved, the way it sniffed the air. Just come out of the woods.
I don't know. That was too human-like to me. Oh.
Mulder, listen to yourself. You're already ascribing it a motive and an alibi. This thing chewed somebody's arm off.
I do believe that I saw something.
You saw something, I'll give you that, but I'm not about to go in and sell it. Not when it's nothing more than a sighting in a dark alley.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with Scully on this one.
Well, I have to get back to Washington by 7:30, so...
Another birthday party?
No.
She has a date.
I have a date.
He's gonna be jealous about it.
In your castle?
Unlike you, Mulder, I would like to have a life.
I have a life.
Come on, I have somebody I want you to meet on the way home.
Hold on.
Just about every culture has one. Yeti, Sasquatch, Russian Almas, Sonequa. That's a kind of universal wild man myth.
So is it like a Yeti or a... I didn't really think it was...
A symbolic fear of our dual natures as humans, as creators of life and destroyers of it.
Okay.
What's this chart?
It shows the historic entry of man onto each continent and the effect it had on other animal species.
This guy also looks really familiar.
We tend to be tribal and aggressively territorial.
Gotta love like a comb over with a long ponytail.
So we kill other species in order to survive.
We sit at the top of the food chain and we reduce other species' chances of survival.
But what if something entered the food chain above us?
Our intelligence virtually ensures that, barring the introduction of some alien life form, we will live out our days as rulers of the world.
But what if through some fluke of nature, a human was born who reverted to its most animal instincts, a kind of carnivorous Neanderthal? And haven't there been cases where men have been raised in the wilderness by animals?
Is that true? Anyone? Shout out in the comments if you know if that's actually true. Some kind of Jungle Book situation?
Highly unlikely that what you're suggesting could have survived civilization or evolution out in the woods of New Jersey?
Not outside the realm of extreme possibility?
Mulder.
It would be an amazing discovery.
Oh my god, these drawings are so funny.
Well, the hard thing was when my wife remarried. Suddenly I felt very competitive for my son's attention.
Oh my god, Scully! Looking fab. Look at this hair.
I became a super dad on the weekends with Scott. I had this unconscious fear of being replaced. I actually had dreams where I was running over his stepfather with my car. Well, you'll understand when you have kids. Having kids changes everything.
That's what they say.
Maybe some weekend, if you're up for it, we could take the kids out to the beach for the day.
Yeah.
Oh, she's not into this, which I'm not mad about.
So, can I ask about the case you're on, or?
I don't think it's a case we should discuss over dinner.
I don't suppose you'd want to hear about the finer points of estate planning and taxation.
Come on, Mulder's so much more interesting.
Agent Mulder, this is Peter Brule of the Jersey Parks Department. I found a body out in the woods today. A long-haired male missing the same tooth I found in that rabbit a while back. It could be your devil.
Where's the body now?
We turned it over to the coroner's office.
You're sure it was a male?
Well, it had all the plumbing.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That was a lot. Okay.
Sorry.
Pagers. Oh god, I love it. I love it.
Scully,
Mulder.
sorry to interrupt your evening.
That's okay. What's up?
I just had an amazing thought. Maybe it isn't a beast man we're looking for after all.
A beast woman? Is that because I got boobs? Wait, wait. Am I totally missing the point?
Well, if they picked it up, nobody logged the body on the chart. I sure haven't seen it.
I don't understand.
I'm afraid we may have called you down here for nothing.
They're gonna try to sweep this whole thing under the carpet.
You said it was a female?
The body they found was a male. There's a 50-50 chance there was a mate.
What are the chances of capturing it alive?
If it is a primate, it would have a natural fear of heights. It would also want to stay close to its food source.
We'll stay together and start with the lower floors. How much time will that dart give us?
We'll put down a 500-pound bear for an hour.
Oh my god, it's so sad if like a Sasquatch is just living in like an abandoned building. It should be in nature.
How's the Park Ranger vehicle doing here?
Something here.
Ew, I wouldn't just be like picking up things in there with my bare hands and smelling them.
Blood. She could be bringing a killing here. She could be injured.
Roger, Zebra team in position.
Oh my god, this guy's mustache.
What if it is a female, Scully? How close is she to you or me? Does she feel emotion? Or her days just spent looking for food?
Maybe she spends her day shopping.
She loves shoes, of course. There's no way I'd just be like...
Mulder, we put men into space. We built computers that work faster than the human mind.
having this conversation while all this was going on.
Create new technologies to kill each other with? Maybe we're just beasts with big brains.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was just thinking about my godson's birthday party. 8 little 6-year-old boys running around. Talk about primitive behavior.
Now look, his name is Mulder and he's a federal agent. You ever hear of him?
No.
You know him?
No.
Well, what are you doing here?
I'm a professor of anthropology.
Mulder. Look, I know he's here somewhere. Will you check upstairs, Andrew? Go check upstairs.
Mulder's hunting something and now he's being hunted. He's crawling like an animal, man. Why do they all have to do this jump and roll? Okay, obviously they're not going to catch whatever this is because the mystery has to remain, am I right? Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, what? I didn't think we were gonna get that good of a look at her. Also, these like flutes in the background or whatever are pretty funny. Oh my god.
Mulder, you're hurt.
You should have seen her. She was beautiful.
Yeah, well, she just about ripped your lungs out.
She could have torn my head off, Scully, but she didn't, because she sensed that I wasn't a threat.
Aww.
No, what the hell is going on up here in Atlantic City?
Well, tell me he's got a real live Neanderthal on the loose. They got her cornered in a building.
No!
He crawled into the wall. You get a man in there.
That's affirmative.
There's no way they're gonna kill her. She's gonna escape. She has to escape.
We got a naked woman just jumped from a second-story window.
Suspect is headed south into the woods on foot.
Atta girl, atta girl. I mean, I guess we don't want her to eat homeless people. There's gotta be a way to make everyone happy in this situation.
If she's going for cover, she'll be down by the rocks. Look.
Can you reach it from here? I can try.
No. Oh, it's a trank situation. Okay. No. 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 Are you kidding me? No. I really did not think that was going to happen. No. They always have to have like twigs covering your butt crack or something. Oh my god.
Why'd you have to kill her?
Yeah, what the fuck, guy?
Same reason you kill a rabid animal.
Fuck me. I really did not think that was gonna happen. Well, that just got like really depressing. What the hell?
It's the posthumous medical exam of the woman's body.
Yeah, we want to know.
They estimated her age to be 25 to 30 years. He found nothing that suggested prehistoric bone structure or physiology. They have also released the medical exam from the male body that they found. His age is estimated to be about 40 years.
There would have been offspring.
The medical exam of the woman's uterus does seem to indicate that she may have given birth.
Scully, it all makes sense. The male dies, and she comes out of the woods in search of food.
Oh.
Go out and have a beer. Will you take the day off? Take some time for yourself.
Thanks for the offer, but I've got an appointment at the Smithsonian with an ethnobiologist. I can't wait to tell him about it. Yeah, just a second. It's for you.
Hello?
Hi, Dana. It's Rob. Sorry to call you at work. It's just I have Scott for the night, and we have 2 extra tickets for Cirque du Soleil.
Oh my god, what you gonna say? Cirque du Soleil though, but like, do I like this guy, but do I want to go to Cirque du Soleil? I mean...
Requisition for a car, please, friend. Who's that on the phone?
A guy?
Same guy as the guy you had dinner with the other night?
Same guy.
No interest.
Not at this time.
Thanks, friend.
This music. Oh, yay! I can go back to imagining that you guys will get together someday.
Keep that up, Mulder, and I'll hurt you like that beast woman.
8 million years out of Africa.
Look who's holding the door.
I feel like no matter how much you want them to get together at the same time, you don't, because then it's like you lose all the, I don't know what to call it, anticipation.
Dad, did you just see something down there?
Where?
Over there.
It was a baby Sasquatch.
No, I saw something.
Hey,
Great.
you ever hear the story of the Jersey Devil?
Now how are these baby Jersey Devils going to defend themselves?
Lived out there in the woods.
Great, now I have to worry about how she's going to starve? Because her mama and her dad are dead? Oh, no. Okay, that's really funny, though. Okay, wow. Okay. You know what? Maybe not their strongest episode. I will say that, but I still have fun. I still had fun from top to bottom, although it really did get depressing when they shot the mom on Jersey Devil. I really did not think they were going to, because they tend to just like not give you kind of like any answers at all. I guess it still doesn't, because it's like, well, she doesn't seem to be like a Neanderthal or like a Sasquatch, but also she was eating humans and maybe she gave birth. So now we know there are like little baby Sam Squatches out there without their mama and their dada. I'm sorry, I'm really stuck on this. I hope they can hunt already, but that means they're going to eat people. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. It was a fun episode. We're just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to overthink it. I learned a couple things. One, I didn't know. I'd heard of, what is it called? I'd heard of Jersey Devils before. I did not know they were like akin to Yetis or Sasquatches. So I learned that. For the record, I just have to say, I don't believe in Sasquatches, okay? I do believe in the possibility of aliens, but I really don't believe that there's like Yetis or Sasquatches out there. I feel like if there was something living on Earth like that, we would have seen actual concrete evidence by now. Okay, it feels like all of the evidence we have is just like could easily be faked. So I'm sorry, I do not believe in Jersey Devils, Yetis, or Sasquatches. Also, I didn't know that the X-Files was going to go there. I thought it was all just going to be like space-related things, but it's cool. We're probably going to see a lot of different paranormal things, which I am very much looking forward to. Oh, I guess like the Tombs episode wasn't like space-related either, was it? Okay, cool. I'm into that. Yeah, I got nothing more to say. I'm in love with the will they won't they between Scully and Mulder. Hope it continues from now until forever. Only time will tell. Please join me for the next episode. Bye for now.